Then I noticed this interesting little situation. Slinky is quite a powerful lizard. What are you doing? What are you doing? You climbing up me or what? Got to go around the rest of the camp and make sure all the other outlets are good. I'll show you what it is entailed to keep up with the seasons here. Right, Slinky? Hey, look at how big Slinky's gotten, people. Hang with me. We've got a big video today. Slinky decided he wanted to go on a walkabout, and he basically just slid right into the pond. Is that what you're doing? He's a naughty boy. Well, I got to figure something out, folks. Look at him, he thinks he's flying. Hey, I'm Slinky, I'm flying. Look at this. Definitely damaged the outer insulation. I put this one on the roof. Yep, right on the roof. And I have to check these lights every single night. We don't want to have a failure. We don't want to blow a fuse. They can take cooler temps, but hotter temperatures, lethal. Luckily, because of our partnership with Fluker, they've sent me some really good products. No matter where you live, these are going to come in handy during the winter months. If you don't do it right, it could be disastrous. Hey, what's up, Slinky? What you doing, buddy? Oh, what's going on, everybody? Kenan here. I've got a lot going on, and I wanted to kind of show you what's happening. By the time you guys see this video, Florida will be having its first bit of a cold snap. We're going down into the low 50s this week. And of course, I need to get things organized. I got to check all of my outlets and make sure that they're working. I got to make sure that there's no cuts in the cords for the heat pads. Over here, I went ahead and I changed out. Let's show you. Here's Guapo. What's up, buddy? He thinks he's getting fed, but he's not. There are the Chinese box turtles, but basically what I did was I had to replace one of the lamps. I got to get a Fluker heat lamp in there, or I might even use a Fluker ceramic heat emitter. But I'm glad I've been checking around right now because we've had a few situations as far as just some electrical cords that were cut. You know, the animals sometimes pull them out and their claws can kind of, you know, cut them. Cut the housing, or the insulation rather. And then I noticed this interesting little situation. Oh, sorry, Slinky, he whipped me. If you look here, Slinky is quite a powerful lizard, and he seems to have torn through the insulation in the wall here. So I'm gonna want to pull this. What are you doing? He's very curious what's going on with my leg. What are you doing? You climbing up me or what? Come on, dude. I've got to pull this thing down. Okay, and I'm gonna just put some wood on the outside, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a an inside wall, but at least I can get a proper wooden wall out here. So I've got to take this down to a more comfortable area down here on the ground, and I've got to fix his box, and then I've got to go around the rest of the camp and make sure all the other outlets are good. So that's what I'm going to do, people. So hang with me. I'll show you what it is entailed to keep up with the seasons here. He wants to get involved, I think. Right, Slinky? Hey, look at how big Slinky's gotten, people. This lizard is definitely living up to his name, or his species, as the second largest lizard on Earth. Such a heavy-bodied beauty. And he's climbing back up. He's going to get involved in my drill and my fence pliers there. He is very inquisitive and wants to know, what the heck am I doing? Well, you're about to see what I'm doing. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to get a few tools here so I can get the job done. And hang with me. We've got a big video today, getting all the animals ready for their first cold snap. Here we go. Man, this is gonna be a project. Always a bit of a pain in the neck. So I don't know if I'm gonna rip all this out now or not, but it's quite a production. So I've got to at least get this wall up, okay? Really not too worried about the insulation, because I know that heat pad really generates enough heat to keep him warm, and we're not getting below freezing, so I'm not too worried. I just want to kind of seal this up so that he can't cut himself on any of this trying to get out. Sprayed this off a little bit. I'll scrub it down just to make it clean. We had a whole bunch of sugar ants. I don't know if that's the tip. That's what us Floridians call those kind of non-bitey ants. They kind of swarm in mass. But as you can see, the door's open, and I had to stop the work because Slinky decided he wanted to go on a walkabout, and I tried to grab him, and he was being a naughty boy, and he basically just slid right into the pond. There he is. Okay, so he's going to be sunbathing right now. Is that what you're doing? Are you just going to hang out and listen, man, it's cool. You see, guys, he hasn't been out in a while, so he's a naughty boy. He knows that he can get out and kind of wander around, but the problem is I'm not here to really watch him, and neither are my children. So yeah, I don't know if I want to ask the wife to come out here and watch him, because she's not exactly, you know, I mean, she loves Slinky, but not like I love Slinky. So I don't know. I could use someone to watch him, but I may have to just figure another place for him to hang out while I'm doing work on his house. So it's a bit challenging, right, Slinky? You pain in the neck, you want to go out and just kind of wander, huh? Have a little dip in the cool aquascape recreation pond. I hear you. Well, I got to figure something out, folks, because I cannot work with this guy wandering around, because I don't know how far he'll go. And you guys know I would be devastated if I lost my boy Slinky. And it wouldn't look too good either now, would it? So what I'm going to do is the responsible thing. I'll grab Slinks. Come on, bub. Come here. Come here, buddy. Oh, you're going to have to stay in your own pond. Oh, God, he's so big. Such a big lug. Look at him. He thinks he's flying. Hey, I'm Slinky. I'm flying. Come on, buddy. Come on. What? Easy. Easy, Slinks. He thinks he's falling. He spreads himself out so that he doesn't hurt himself. This is typical of monitors and other lizards. Easy. Oh, God, those back legs. Come here. Why don't you just stay right here? Okay? Come on. You got your own little pond. There, you're going to be hanging out with me. Okay? Whew. All right, well, we don't need this anymore. All right, let's throw it out. At least shut this outer one. What's going on to your house, Slinks? Okay, I guess I'm gonna get back to work, people. I gotta get this nailed down because there's so much more that I really have to do. So we're just gonna be simple, get this up. I have to bash these little ones off because they're rotten. So I've gotta somehow hammer them off so I can get new ones on and the wood fits flush. All right, here we go. Come on, get in there, you big old Slinky. Come on, you big pain in the neck. This guy can get out of anything. Okay, so we got the Slinkster. We got his house all dialed in. Let me just quickly show you. Much better than it was. Very simple. Okay, that'll keep heat in. The heat pad works. So I'm not worried about him now. Very good. We got that done. But we still have to kind of cruise around, and we need to check on all the other animals, make sure that things are working well. Look, see, he's ready to push back out again. No, no, not today. Not today. I love you, but you gotta stay in. Oh, you gotta stay in. That's why. No, 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 no. Oh, God. I don't have enough hands. I need to be an octopus with this guy. Look out, Slinks. Look out for your head. Look out for your head. See, you got to get that bottom one latched, and that's it. He cannot get out now. Okay, let me put these tools back, and then we'll get to it and check on the other animals. So this will be kind of cool because you guys can actually see some of the other critters, which is kind of fun. All right, let's go talk about... wander on out to Laggy. Basically what I'm gonna have to do for her is I'm gonna have to run an extension cord from this building right here all the way over to her over here. She's sunbathing right now. Like I said, I still got one more night of good weather, but all I have to do is make sure that this thing's okay. It looks okay. It's got a little bit of damage right there. Did I hit this with the weed whacker? Look at this. Oh, I definitely damaged the outer insulation, but it looks like the wires on the inside are good. So I'm just gonna hang this up here. We don't wanna have any failures. Oh my God, Laggy. Let's just check this out. The elongators are gonna be able to take the cooler temps. I just wanna make sure that the lizards and some of the other tortoises have a warm retreat. All right, let's just double check. Hey girl, how you doing? Yeah, say hello to everybody. Oh, you're okay. She's all right. What a good lizard, huh? She is working out good. So there's her heat pad. You guys can see it right there. I use the Stansfield heating pads. They really provide a lot of warmth, but they don't overcook the animals. So these are Stansfield heating pads from Osborne Industries. You guys can do a little, they're called pig blankets. You can do a little search on the web to find them. They're expensive, but they're worth it because they last long and they're pretty much industrial strength. I could run some, what I'm gonna do is probably put some electrical cord or electrical tape around that cord. Since the inner wires have not been damaged, that should do the trick. I'd most likely hit it with a weed whacker, like a knucklehead. So yeah. Also have a bit of heat in this barn for Lumpy. Let's just kind of cruise over now, check out some of the other animals and what's going to happen, you know, when preparing for cooler weather down here in the southern states. We've also got this building, which is fully insulated, and I'm going to run some heat pads, heat lighting actually. We're going to get some of these Fluker heat bulbs in here, wire those all up. Here is our other croc monitor that I'm holding out for my friend Josh. It did start eating, so that's nice. I'm going to wind up putting it inside that box in this room, and it will stay warm. Of course, Pinky's got her own spot. Here she is. She's sunbathing right now, but if we look, I've got a really cool situation for her. I use the Fluker heat pads, and they're underneath this box. So she goes in here, and underneath all that mulch is a heating pad, which is ran up through here, and all I got to do is plug it in. So that's good news. All the animals in the water are going to be having, the water should hold its temperatures nicely. I'm not worried unless we had a week of cold weather, but 1-2 nights is really not going to hurt any of the fish. Here is our rhino iguanas, and these guys are very good about going in. Hello. Oh, as is the leopard tortoise that's hanging out here. On the wall is the Stansfield heating pad. So I've mounted that to the wall. How funny that tortoise found his way inside the box. Very, very smart little tortoise. The other one I, of course, will put in the box manually. I'll just pick it up and put it in. We've got this one now. And if I remember correctly, I put this one on the roof, but I gotta trim them. There we go. Yep, right on the roof, and they'll all be in there and locked in for the evening and let out again in the morning. Before I leave, I'm also going to show you guys, oh, the elongateds are fine. They're going to be underneath a lot of leaf litter, so not really worried about them too much. They'll be insulated by the leaf litter. Here we go. We built this last year, and I've already blocked off the wider area of the Galapagos tortoise enclosure and the Aldabra enclosure. And I think Darwin, oh, no, she's not in yet. But what I'm going to do is, you see I have the 2 heat lights. I'm going to go ahead and plug in, basically I'm just going to plug in the thing, and they look good. They haven't been messed with since last season. The radiated tortoises, you'll remember we built them a little habitat. Here they are. So cool. This is what we got to do. We got to just make sure everything looks good. I'm going to plug it all in here, and we'll be golden. All right, mounted to the top. Let's go check that wire. Here it is. Now this one has kind of been out, so I want to make sure it's okay. Looks pretty good to me. I'll just throw it up there. And again, I got an outlet on the other side of that fence. Hey, look at these two chasing each other. What are you guys doing? Okay, sulcatas. They shut their door. The cool thing about sulcatas is there's a switch in my garage that I just flick the switch, and then this outlet gets turned on, and the heat pads and heat lights come on inside their little abode. We have a timer on that as well, but I went ahead and hard lined it, so it's right in. It's just plugged right in. Let's open this up. These guys are funny. Oh, let's do this. Hi guys, sorry. Oh boy, I gotta lift this thing. There's no joke. Give me 1 second, okay? Guys, hang tight. Where is... Hey, hi. I need this. Uh-oh. You guys are being surrounded. Look out. They are no joke. They're coming after you. It's still pretty heavy. Okay. Let me get you guys before you get trampled. Okay, see? So in here, we actually have, oh, we got heat emitters. Okay, but I am gonna replace these, I think. We're gonna try something with lighting. Here's a heat pad, and then look, see, this is the problem. Sometimes they get these knocked down. It looks good, the cord looks good. And then all I need to do is plug it in. Just keep it right there. Okay. A lot of cobwebs and stuff, but I think we'll be all right. Now, before we leave, let's see, all these tortoises are so funny. Look at these guys. How cool are the sulcatas? Some of my favorite tortoises, man. Before we leave, I'm going to show you what I got. You know, luckily, because of our partnership with Fluker, they've sent me some really good products, and I want to show you some of these products because no matter where you live, these are going to come in handy during the winter months with your tortoises, and I think they'll really be products you guys can use. So let's go ahead. I'll pull this box out. We got quite a few products, but here we go. Oh yeah, I think I got a few lights. Oh boy, easy. All right, there we go. I had it all nice and neat. What I'm going to use, guys, for some of my heating lamps, you know, we've got your Fluker's basking bulbs, okay, 100 watts. These are great for terrarium use, but what I'm going to be using also are these basking lights. This is a 50 watt. Now these aren't that powerful. You want to go with something a little bit hotter, a little bit more power, so you want to make sure that you're getting at least 100 watt nighttime heating bulbs. Okay, we got these. These will be perfect for terrarium use, 50 watts, just a little bit of heat at night. Sometimes people, and I've been guilty of this myself, we overdo it sometimes. I've actually had animals get heat stress because I thought they need to be really warm. That's not the case. When you're dealing with winter temps with exotic or species from the tropics, you really want to take the edge off. These guys are a little bit more hardy than you think. Certainly the animals I'm keeping, like rhino iguanas and Asian water monitors and some of the tortoise species I have here, they can take cooler temps, but hotter temperatures, if they can't get out of them, lethal quicker than cooler temps. So I like to take the edge off. If it's gonna be about 49 to 50 degrees at night, if I can keep them around 60, 65 degrees, that's perfectly comfortable for a nighttime drop for those guys. So the products in here, like these ceramic heat emitters, these are going to be what I use because these are powerful. It's 150 watts, lasts up to 25,000 hours. It's really, really good stuff. So these Fluker ceramic heat emitters are one of my favorite products because they last so long. And as long as you have the proper light fixture, like the Fluker 10-inch lights, the deep dome lights, those are really going to help out. So I've got a box of goodies here that I knew I'd need here, and Fluker has been great. They sent them to me. So if you guys are looking to do the same thing, whether it's daytime, whether it's UVB bulbs, we got their sun glow bulbs, okay? They have full spectrum lighting for your reptiles to keep them happy and healthy. So I just wanted to pass along that information to you. Now I'm really glad we got things done today. Now I feel a lot more confident come tomorrow when I have to plug everyone in and, you know, go about the evening mission of putting all the tortoises away. You can just see how much work it is every season, and I have to check these lights every single night. We don't want to have a failure, we don't want to blow a fuse. So during cold snaps, it's very important. To be honest, I've got a temp gun, you know, an infrared thermometer, a laser thermometer, and I don't really sleep well because, my goodness, I'm always wondering in the middle of the night if we've had some kind of power failure. And as you can imagine, animals like our radiated tortoises here, these endangered beauties, we wouldn't want anything to happen to these guys now, would we? So it's very, very important that we are vigilant during the cooler months, because these are the months that I find when my animals tend to get maybe a respiratory infection. You know, with the fluctuation in temperatures, if you don't do it right, it could be disastrous. So that's why I'm here, folks. Any animals like our leopard tortoises over here, the leprocatas and the South African leopard tortoises that are bedded down right now here in the ground, these guys I'm going to manually pick up, and they're going to go inside the green or brown barn over here where the new croc monitor is, and they'll just live in there with her. It'll be warm enough for them. So that's the plan, people. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, got to see Slinky, hang around with some of the animals, show you some of the steps I take just to make sure we keep things happy and healthy here. All right, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. It's a week, isn't it? Enjoy the week. I'll see you guys Friday with another video. Who knows what it's going to be about? It'll be sure to be fun. Thanks so much, guys. And hey, look, there's Slinksters now. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much, and I'll be nice to animals, will you?